Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to share with you what I received in this particular box. When Rachel first asked me to do an unboxing of the Anne Fitzpatrick doll, first of all, of course, I said yes. Second, I was reminded of all the conventions that I'd been to where the unboxing was done at the final event. If you attended one of those events, you would remember that they instructed you to grab that box from underneath the tablecloth, remove the shipper, take your hands to the outside of the box and prepare to open it, waiting for the final countdown. When the box came off, you could hear the room filled with oohs and ahs, and people would cheer, everybody excited about the new doll and eager to take it out of the box. I do miss those convention days, and I'm very excited that you're here with me today as we walk through the unboxing of Anne. I think when Rachel first started hinting that there would be a new 12-inch doll to go along with the Fitzpatrick line, a lot of people were speculating who it might be. An easy conclusion would be that the doll would be similar to the 12-inch Marley Wentworth, who was originally Tyler Wentworth's little sister. I had a great time looking back at the evolution of the Marley Wentworth dolls and similar line dolls that started with just those bendy legs and bendy arms and turned into 14 points of articulation. I thought it might be fun to share with you that recap and walk you through from the beginning in 2005. There were over 50 different Marleys produced from 2005 to 2008. The original body featured articulated arms at the elbows, legs, and the knees. The Marley body was also paired with some new face sculpts as we saw a recreation of some of our favorite classic characters and an introduction to some of the new characters that were appearing in popular movies. Tonner 12-inch dolls returned to the market in 2010, featuring a brand new body with 14 points of articulation. The new body is first used on the Harry Potter 12-inch characters, as well as the return of Agnes Dreary, Renesmee from Twilight, and a fan favorite, Patience. Now that we've seen where that 12-inch body has gone, now would be the perfect time to open our Anne Fitzpatrick box. The first thing I notice about the doll when I open the box is her sweet face sculpt. She has a really soft palette with bright blue eyes, peachy lips, and rosy cheeks. Her hair is a medium golden blonde, and she arrives dressed in a floral sundress with top stitching and ruffle detail. Also included in the box is her doll stand and a pair of white sneakers. Let's get her removed from the box, take off that hairnet, and get a closer look at that cute face. In addition to that soft face palette, I noticed when looking really closely at the doll that she has a small sprinkling of freckles across the bridge of her nose. Here's a quick look at the shoes that come in the Anne box, which are some really great looking sneakers. They have 5 eyelets on each side and a very narrow shoestring, which was pretty easy to tie. The shoestrings do compact to the inside of the shoe, and what I'd recommend is that you pull the strings out, tighten the shoe up a little bit, lace it, and then slip it on your Anne doll. Her knee-length floral dress is made of a blended fabric. It features 2-snap closure at the back and is lined through the bodice. Placing Anne on this rotating pedestal gives us an opportunity to see her from every angle. My first impression of her out of the box is that she has a lot of hair, and I really look forward to playing with it and creating some different styles. All doll collectors can appreciate the beauty of a doll, but in this case, I think Anne has a little more to offer than just a pretty face. Don't get me wrong, I think that Anne has a completely cherubic and cute face, but she also has a fantastic body, both from the front and from the back. She's the perfect scale for her big sister, Grace. I was concerned about this elbow joint as I thought maybe it wouldn't provide a lot of rotation and flexibility, but as you can see from this video clip, I was completely wrong. She has internal and external ability to rotate both at the elbow, elevate at the shoulders, and even bring her hand straight up to her forehead. Anne has an amazing set of legs. They're articulated at the hip, the thigh, the knee, and the ankle. The additional articulation in the legs give you the opportunity to pose her in countless positions both with and without her doll stand. She is able to internally rotate her toes, which is always a cute stance for childlike dolls. Something that's really important to me is that dolls are able to take a sitting posture in a ladylike way with their knees together. She's also able to cross her feet at the ankle. Anne and I agreed that it's better to show you than to tell you about how articulated she is, and she agreed to strike a few poses. Since Marley Wentworth has been on the market since 2005, there are several patterns available for that body style, and I thought it might be important to know the slight and subtle differences between the two dolls. Upon first glance of the dolls side by side, they appear to be extremely similar, and that is true. Although I did notice that there is a difference in the thinness of Anne compared to Marley by about 1/4 of an inch through the entire torso. I think they can share patterns, but some slight modifications may have to be made for more fitted styles. Another difference is the doll's feet. Anne and Marley do have a similar width to their foot, but Anne's foot is just a little bit longer than Marley's. If you have some flat-footed Tyler shoes or flat-footed Elowen shoes in your stash, these may also work for the new Anne doll. You can see in this video clip here that I'm showing a comparison, and they seem to be very similar. The 12-inch Anne Fitzpatrick doll is a 1/4 scale and matches perfectly with her big sister, Grace Marie Fitzpatrick. It's easy to imagine Anne looking up to her big sister and wanting to match her incredible fashion flair. The good news, if you have some Marley Wentworth patterns in your stash, you can start sewing for your Anne doll right away. Rachel already has some great plans for fabulous fashion and footwear for her little sister Anne, as well as some big adventures for the Fitzpatrick sisters going forward. There was a fabulous unboxing video that Christopher and Rachel did to introduce Anne, and if you'd like to see that, I'll leave a link in the description below. A huge thank you to Rachel and to Robert Tonner for bringing us another fabulous doll to add to our fashion doll collection. The Anne dolls will be available through the virtual doll convention in the first part of June. The first release will include 2 different types of dolls, the rooted blonde as well as the wigged brunette. I hope the information of the unboxing of the Anne Fitzpatrick doll was helpful to you. As you can see, she has quite a few similarities to the former 12-inch Marley Wentworth doll and matches perfectly with the Grace Marie Fitzpatrick line. Be sure to keep your eyes out for new fashions and patterns for Anne, and I'll see you guys in the next video.